The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a 0 becomes a 1, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power. Experience the WD Black NVMe SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the GamerConnect Valorant Streamer Showdown, brought to you by NVIDIA, display partner Samsung, game storage partner WD Black, GPU partner Colorful, and game retail partner Games The Shop. Joining me for this amazing cast among these 10 awesome streamers is none other than Shadeslayer. How's it going, man?
Hey Rats, what's up, man? I'm super pumped. We get to see 10 awesome streamers duke it out in I'd say the game trending right now, Valorant. I've been playing a lot of it from the beta stage, grinded it for a couple of months now, super hyped. We're going to be playing a best of 3 series as well. It's going to be Bind, Haven, and the Decider on Ascent, the brand new map if required. Fingers crossed, hope this goes the entire way to the third map, man.
Yep, I'm hoping for the same as well, Kiran, because these guys, even the streamers themselves, have been grinding it since the beta. If I recall correctly, I think SK, Sai, Meow16k, Robo, especially Robo, and Supermad, they've put in like a lot of hours. Like all 10 of them have put so many hours into the game. I think even Robo has made some comprehensive guides, with respect to Valorant here. Like a lot of agent guides. Like I think he might have like the best agent knowledge, but we'll see how he puts that knowledge to the test in this best of 3. First map, Bind. We are at the character selection screen. The players are picking, they are picking their agents. And guys, for those of you who want to check out Valorant, it is a free to play. It is a fun game. You guys can check it out. And of course, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe to the GamerConnect YouTube channel. All right, first map, Bind. Can't wait to see what is the champion selection going to be from both these teams. Kiran.
Before we jump in and check that out, a huge shout out to all the sponsors: display partner Samsung, gaming storage partner WD Black, GPU partner Colorful, and game retail partner Games The Shop. Also a huge shout out to NVIDIA GeForce India and GC for bringing us this awesome streamer invitational. And with that, let's jump on over map number 1 on Bind. Let's have a look at the picks right now on the agents. I see Raze, Sage, and Reyna. No surprises there. Something that we did discuss pre-game as well.
We did.
Sage Reyna was almost gonna be 100% pick on both sides. Surprised to see Omen picked here. I do believe that's Robo playing it. Yes, that is Robo's main, but there's a lot of talks going on as to whether Omen is actually competitively viable. I mean, you've got a lot of tricks that you can pull off in fun matches. And Hydra just catches Robo napping, and that's Gunshot also getting the trade onto TBone right now. He's getting shot from behind, and Robo is going to be able to get away. Gunshot, surprise charge off the pistol, but Hydra heard him coming through the corner. Quick headshot, and wait, what's happening? Is he
I think some of them are not ready. We might call in for a map restart soon. Looks like the players are disconnecting. It looks like seems to be a bit of a server issue there, but not to worry. We can always restart the game and see what's there. But good picks coming in from all of these guys.
Yeah, I'm not surprised at all. I see Breach on one side, Phoenix on the other, Reyna plus Sage. Sage, of course, did get a recent nerf. The wall now has a range of 10 as opposed to 20 from earlier, so kind of restricts the amount of offense she can do. But yeah, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back shortly with map 1. Don't go anywhere.
And it seems that we are back again. It looks like all players have connected this time. I think Sai is still having some issues connecting two players from either side. But we'll find out in just a bit. So Kiran, welcome back. First map.
Yep, first map, we're going to be jumping on to Bind. Compared to the other maps, of course, for the newer viewers who are tuning in and not as familiar with Valorant, we do have the two teleports here, which give you quick access between the two sites. Hoping to see... I would have expected both teams to actually play quite hard for a shot control, but as of now, both teams are getting off to a slow start. In fact, we see the attackers going for early control of B long by the looks of things. There's no one there right now. We only have Reina who's watching in from Hookah. Supermad as
Breach.
yeah, he's going to be playing the breach. Just seeing if Reina was actually going to take that peek, but the quick sandwich comes through, and Reina's got her hands full, just sitting in Hookah. She hears a lot of footsteps all the way around. It's gotta be an instant hit. She does get the first kill down. She's gonna try and pick up the soul orb, and ends up giving her life away. A quick one kill. Back of sight, Maharani coming back in. They do manage to drop down Gunshot by SKplz chiming in there. The retake on its way. Ooh, a crisp headshot coming in from Meow. 16k down goes. I believe there's a hot hands coming there. TBone gets a frag onto Meow. 16k as well, and the numbers now dwindling on the defense. Fatu though does drop SKplz in the corner. He's still sitting up in the copy. The feedback goes. What? He didn't get the kill there. Robo able to drop T-Bone and Fatu.
I think, yeah, Sai might be AFK. I
yeah,
think he
he's
disconnected.
AFK there.
Unfortunate there for the first round. Looks like it's going to go in the way of the attackers. Good round there coming in from them.
Yep. Did look a little dicey. They were playing, I believe, Reina all alone in the B site up from Hookah. I did get the first frag onto Breach, but decides to go for the Soul Orb instead of continuing the fight, despite hearing a lot of footsteps there. So, questionable decision, but regardless, the defenders were at a disadvantage. It would have been Sai, otherwise the second player on the B defense would have been a lot harder to hit. Regardless, 1-0, we do see a Sheriff picked up on Hydra. I see a Shotty as well invested in Hydra. Let's see, in comes the Leer. That blinds him. He's gonna get hit by the Breach ability there as well. Quick clear of Hookah. T-Bone. What's happening? Meow does go down. That's T-Bone actually picking up 2 kills with the Shotty. But it's a quick retake. The Shotty's not going to be of much help here on the B retake. It's pretty good, very close range, but yeah, this should almost be impossible right now. And maybe just set up for a few exits here, see if they can upgrade the flash out. Supermad, quick cleanup. T-Bone gets one. Gunshot onto Maharani as well. That's Ankkita C. And a straightforward anti-eco goes the way of the attackers to 2-0.
Yeah, but in defense of the defenders, right? They've got Sai, who is currently not connected. Not sure if it's an internet issue or not, but hopefully he comes back in time. And it looks like he has reconnected. So now it's going to be an even game, hopefully. But it looks like there's going to be a push coming in towards a shot here from the side of the attackers. Oh, they seem ready. They seem ready.
Yeah, but this is one place where you can just sage wall off immediately. But there comes the Leer. Immediately blinds 3 players up. Just causes near side. Wait, they decide to go knife.
Just a bunch of
all knife made. Let's go. Why not? Part 2 with 2. I think they're just waiting on for Sight to join back in as well, and they're just gonna swing their knife around. He's brandishing the new axe from the Prism set that does have... I don't know, man. It did get...
Wait, did Hydra just 4K with a knife?
Yeah.
All right, so I think we might have to have another lobby restart coming in shortly, as I see a lot of players disconnecting from from the server.
Yeah, I believe it is. We will get a fair matchup there. I mean,
Yeah,
Sly wasn't part of the first 3 rounds.
So guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be back again with the first map of the GamerConnect Valorant Streamer Showdown, brought to you by display partner Samsung, gaming storage partner WD, Black GPU partner, colorful game retail partner Games Shop, and of course thanks to Nvidia for making this possible. We'll be back in just a bit, guys. Don't go anywhere. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, again, hopefully this time with the first map here of the GamerConnect Valorant Streamer Showdown. 2 teams, Team Ankkita and Team Meow16k. I mean, Kiran, you've seen these these streamers play. Who do you think, is it an even game, or is it gonna be, is it like a stacked thing? What do you think?
I mean, with the individual streams, right? If you watch them, it's a lot of individual skill base. But Valorant, as we have seen previously, especially in the 2 devs versus streamer showdown matches that we have seen during the beta stage, it is a lot less aim based and a lot more team synergy based. So I'll be interested to see if one of these teams can bring that teamwork required in. And Sai's just gonna straight up open up with the headshot. The push comes in. They just overwhelm Marani and Hydraflick. I believe that was Marani playing back of side. Gunshot goes huge with 2. I believe that's the CZ that you usually don't go to. It's not a great pistol considering it
that round
is
too
effective
fast.
Only close range, but regardless, if you can make it work like Gunshot did there, why not? And that's going to be a quick pistol heading over to the attackers. We did see them last time around go for that quick B hit in the pistol round. They're going to stick to doing the same. TBone, however, did use the shorty really well up at A. I believe that was A shot. He's gonna move this time, however, over to hookah. He's gonna get hit by the breach there for a second. They have the eye ready as well. Fatu probably just gonna lure in and go for the charge across. And TBone's actually just gonna take Supermad down. And he's gonna move up aggressively. He spotted the teleport as well. There come 2 agents making their way through the teleporter. Huge spray there from Gunshot. He's gonna whip that up. SKplz goes big with 2 quick kills on the retake.
This is gonna be pretty hard for Meow16k because they just lost an anti-eco.
She's on the backer side there. She spots a couple of agents coming through, but TBone, no mercy whatsoever. Peeks with the shotty. He did it the last time around. He's proved us that it's no fluke. Does it a second time.
Yep, and
it's 1-1.
Yep, a 3K from TBone right there. I mean, and that too, this is the defenders losing an anti-eco round, which is not good because that is actually gonna hit them pretty hard. I'm sorry, the attackers, they lost the last round, right? So that's going to send them into an eco. They're going to go ahead and buy secondary pistols. No shields from any of them, but look at the side of the defenders. They've got everything ready. SKplz playing that Spectre.
Yeah, they recovered the SMGs.
They did.
A couple of pistols going to work, and they make it happen. And this time around we see the attackers getting off to a much more slow start. Gunshot back again towards long. The cloud goes out a tad bit too late there. He is able to spot him much earlier, lands the spray through the cloud, and he gets the opener there. That's the jet down. It's probably just going to slow things down more as they try and attack from showers here onto A. We do have SKplz playing with that Spectre on the site. He's got a good angle here. They're gonna have to make their way through the choke. He still has one smoke available. He's not used that just yet. Supermad, however, is gonna quickly line up a blind by the looks of things. SKplz.
Yep, Sai's also there. Sai's there for the support just in case it goes for the wall.
They're just gonna wall off the showers. Nicely done. That's gonna hold them in place for quite a bit as Robo.
Oh, Hydra tries to go in for that backstab, but doesn't manage to get it done. Now the entire attacker squad, they're going to move
26 seconds only, but they're going straight towards mid, and we already have two players. They're all going to line up on the precise. Could have lined them up for 3, but it is Maharani, though, eventually cleaning up onto 2, and yep. They left it till the very last second. That wall going up from the Sage there pretty much immediately sends them scurrying over to the other side. I'm not sure that was the right decision there, since they were very short on time and they had absolutely no idea of the positions on that A side. They don't have a SOA that can, just straight up recon dart in and give them that instant information. So 2-1. Is a second consecutive round going to the defenders.
Oh, Sai with that early pick off there onto Gunshot.
Yeah. He is considered one of the best operators in the country in CSGO, and he's going to pull out the operator early. But Robo immediately trays though. Aggressive play through short there. He's able to peek across, and they spot. No, that was SKplz getting the jump, and
another kill onto Meow. Ooh, but the flash coming in.
Incendiary. He cooked.
Oh yeah, he did.
Up there. Yeah, I believe there was maybe an incendiary followed by, what do they have? Do they have any sort of blind? No, they don't.
No, they smoked
maybe
off the spot.
Yeah, so might have been a smoke into an incendiary, or even for that matter, a incendiary into the Sage slow orb, which pretty much locks you in position. So regardless, 3-1. The buy not looking great right now on the attackers. They're sitting on Spectre, Bulldog. In fact, they're gonna have to make do with just the Sheriff on one of the.
Alright, so Hydraflick playing aggressively, finds Fartoon, takes him out, but Meow 16k with the refrag there from as a Sage. Now they're gonna get control of Hookah, but TBone, he is holding this B site all alone against 4 members of the attack because defenders coming in to rotate. He has to play this smart. Will he be able to do so? Nice kill onto the Sage, followed on to that Brimstone, and ooh, almost got Robo there. Extremely, he took a bit of damage there. Robo playing as the Omen, trying to juke the enemies, but SK knows how he plays, and just like that, the defenders will clean house.
Yeah, that was a perfect wall placed there by the Phoenix. He drops the wall straight off in front of the Hookah Lounge, and they had absolutely no idea. He tries to play the quick cat and mouse game there, gets the jump onto 2, almost finds the 3rd as well, but he had pretty much done all the work there on site. They clean up 4-1, and attackers, it looks like they're gonna try that B hit early again here, Rats.
Yep, I mean, looking at the scoreboard, TBone and SK are leading the shots. Fartoon with no kills, And it looks like there's going to be a slow push here towards this B bomb side. Looks like there's going to be a rush coming in from TBone, who pops his ultimate. It is going to run away for for a bit. It's going to disappear now, and no more ultimate. They do know the Phoenix has used his ult, and they're gonna keep that in mind as they push as well. Fatu popping off the flash, gonna try and take control of Hookah, but Hydraflick is there waiting for him.
Yeah, they dropped the Lear, second one at that. Long push coming through. Hydraflick lands the first one onto Supermad, but traded away by Meow16.
Ooh, good flash there from TBone, but Meow16k gets the kill. Goes in for the resurrection there. Now it's a 4 versus 2 situation here. Maharani and Sai. Sai gets taken down. Maharani in a 1v5 here. Completely slowed. Finds the jet, takes her out, but Fatu is quick there with the trade-off, and the attackers will win this round again.
Yeah, too much expected of her, especially with her being slowed by the Sage right there. It's so hard to basically take an engagement, disengage, go for another 1v1 when you're slowed up. Just get the one kill there. And the second round to the attackers of a straightforward, what do you call it, a B rush. Right, they just walk through long, ensure they get the trades, and more importantly, the Sage did have the res there, so they were able to bring the numbers back up.
Oh, TBone with an early engage there onto mid against the Ray, and looks like Hydra. He's got the operator on him. He could try and get a pick here. Ooh, goes for the flick onto Supermad, but misses onto the Sage. Doesn't land the shots. And that's actually going to open up the site for them. But TBone from the corner gets one. Immediate trade off there coming in from Meow16k. And this is going to be an easy bomb plant coming in from the side of the attackers.
Yeah, Reyna is all the way at coming in from spawn. But it's Hydraflick with the operator. And
ooh, what a flick there from Hydraflick. I thought he was going to go for the Reyna.
There comes the showstopper, actually already used, but it's not gonna find anyone by the looks. In fact, it's Fatu who takes down Maharani. Meow16k, Fatu with the second on to SKplz. And this retake is shut down in its tracks. Actually, it's just the Sage alone.
Yep.
Who's up at Hookah, and she has the operator on the side in the corner. Will get the first, has the healing orb as well. Is gonna use that up. No peek coming through. He hears the footsteps, and he's gonna try and get onto the side.
Yep, I don't think Sai expected Fatu to be in that corner there.
That was it was actually planted for long, so kind of expected Fatu to be playing in from long, so he goes for the Hail Mary play there, just drops the wall and goes for the defuse, but Fatu with the mind games, he's just sitting there up in sight, waiting for Sai to go for that defuse right there. 4-3, and the attackers, I believe that is 2 consecutive rounds.
Yep, it is. And looking at the side of the defenders, right? They've got 3 ultimates ready. They've got the Sage ultimate, Reyna ultimate, as well as the Brimstone ultimate here. And oops, Sai gets immediately taken down there by a Robo. And
that's rough. And they're making they're making a way through long at B as well. I believe that's just the Reyna who's holding them. Takes an early peek. Hydraflick drops Lear. They drop the smoke as well onto from Brimstone. 3-4 grouped up, but it's a good headshot coming from SKplz there. With the Phantom, he's holding the corner. He's getting ready with the orbital strike there towards Hook. Will he find anyone? He does. He takes down Fatu. He spots another one out at long, but Gunshot is taking down TBone. Maharani able to drop Robo, I believe that was at A shot, and that is the spike down. They're coming in from behind. Maharani spots Gunshot, unfortunately doesn't win the first duel out, and they have control of A, but they need to drop all the way back to pick up the spike, and the hunt begins. Backstab.
oh, SKplz getting the kill onto Gunshot here, but little do they know that the attackers are on their way to B right now.
Yeah, that's a good switcheroo there. There was no way they were gonna give an opportunity there at A. Instead, they just pick up the spike, make their way towards B. Meow16k is just gonna wall off, spawn, and yeah, the plant down retake situation.
Oh, nice use of the ability there from Supermad. Now Hydraflick and SK Gonna walk in together. Flash coming in and Supermad with the double lineup spray down. Gonna get them both, and now the scores are tied 4-4 here in this best of 3, the first map. There's some pretty good stuff.
That's a classic bait and switch. They show a player out towards that cubby, and as soon as they look that way, Supermad peeks out from side, lands the 2-man spray down. 4-4, we're all equal. Ultimates, I do see one on Jet, Sage. Did have it the last time around as well. Unfortunately, I do believe she went down before she was able to pop it on Sai. In fact, I believe Sai was the first one to go down. TBone again, aggressive peek towards mid here, but yeah, I think he's gonna fall back to a much more passive position as Fatu. Not sure if he heard someone teleport inside, but if he peeks Hookah without utility here, he's gonna be in for a surprise. There's a crossfire waiting for him on the other side.
Yep. Ooh, nice flash there from Fatu. Goes in, but unfortunately could not close it out.
Yeah, there was a crossfire there. Whether there was the Lear or not, he was not gonna be walking away alive from that if he did decide to commit for the fight, which is exactly what happened. And the peek from Showers, Gunshot, might have opened up A here right now. We have just the Rays waiting in the backlines. They run straight past, almost the spike carrier gets almost taken down. He's running out with the spike, but luckily the trade was quickly there, and Reina is all alone. Drops the Lear, goes for a quick peek across, almost finds the breach on the side. Quick creeping back across by Robo. Damage done. Look at the health.
Yeah, she's very. Oh yeah, actually 2 people are low in terms of attackers, and good trade-off coming in there. Yeah, Reina was also low in that engagement, and a good play. They went for the safe trade-off play instead of just going aggressive against the Reina in the in the defending side.
Yeah.
And now the attackers take the lead.
Twice now that we've actually seen defense losing the Sage early. So that is unfortunately one of the downsides. Sai, who's known as an aggressive sniper. The problem is if you're playing Sage, right, you want to be playing defensive, you want to be getting as much healing orbs out to your teammates, get that res out, but snipers invariably want to play aggressive, and if you get taken out early, that's a lot of defensive capabilities taken away. So Sai for now, he is holding the off angle out at Hookah right now, but unfortunately he's not going to be able to spot anyone. It's the A push coming through. I believe that's
Robo and Gunshot. Yeah, Raze is all alone. Gets taken down, leaving Reina the last person standing. All alone at mid. Of course, she's gonna wanna save this.
Yeah, well, what's he sitting on? He's got no shields. He's got just the Sheriff, so probably just sets up for some exits. He's got Reina already coming his way, Jet and Breach soon to follow. Let's see if he can maybe give us some pilot rules here. Yeah, no 1-digs. Supermad cleans up. 6-4 attackers. There's no stopping them right now. What is it? I believe 5 consecutive rounds.
Yep. I mean, unfortunately, as observers, we cannot see how many rounds they've won consecutively. But yeah, I think the attackers, they have been coming back. It was 4-1. Yeah, they have won 5 consecutive rounds. It looks like they are slowly coming back into this.
Defense again. Sai still has the TBone. We did see him run it back very early as a scouting mechanism. I think it was a couple of rounds back. Can maybe do that again, yeah? Yeah, it's like, as soon as you say that, he's gonna rush out through B long with his ult. He does spot the first player, decent damage done. And they do manage to get the pick off on the other side. It's SKplz who does get the pick off, and it does look like Robo wants to charge in as well. He's pretty much alone right now. Shot. There is the breach slowly moving in. Yes, the Raze on the opposite side of this wall, but they're gonna play patient here as Reina tries to maybe make some noise on the other side of the map, Rats.
Yep, and Robo, ooh, nice headshot onto Hydraflick there, but Maharani is there quick for the trade, making this a 2 versus 4 situation. Far too slowly creeping up towards Hookah here. But he might get picked off if he's not careful enough, because he's got a Sage to worry about. And oops, Sage spots him but gets taken down immediately. Quick retaliation from TBone, goes in for the spray, doesn't connect the shot but eventually gets the kill.
I'm very surprised there. I did spot from Fatu's perspective the trajectory from which we saw TBone get that hot hands out. So I thought he might have known exactly where he's playing from. Wasn't really the case. He's going to drop the barrier and go for the spike plant. And yeah, we're going to see the showstopper come through from Maharani. He's not going to connect it. He's just going to play from the cubby, but they're going to double peek with SKplz. That's going to be the diffuse out. And finally, we do have the defenders respond back and cut that round streak down.
Yep.
5-6, and looks like we might be going for an even Stevens first half here in map 1, Rats.
Yep, Bind as a map, you know, it's like a normal CS map, 2 bomb sites, because some maps in Valorant also has a, you know, a third C bomb site. I think Haven is one of the maps where it becomes, you know, rotations are faster as well. Whereas let's see who will get the advantage here in this in the start of this map. I can see no
ultimates up.
Yep, in the side of the attackers.
Yeah,
they better use them if it, you know, if they don't want to reset for the next half.
Breach ult almost easily allows for you to get in, but TBone, he's been pushing B-long round after round, and I do believe they expect a quick push through from Hookah, and they're gonna not only commit the Sage wall but also hot hands there. But it is Hydraflick who manages to find Gunshot. Oh,
Robo there.
He's
Good.
made it all the way to heavens.
Yep.
In a...
He popped his ulti really quick. Now it's a 2-on-2 situation here. TBone quickly rushing in, but it looks like we might just see a roundabout here. Spike still not down. 55 seconds left. Now it's going to be planted. Oh, looks like a resurrection has come in play here from side. And there you go. With that, the defenders will even things out for this first half.
Completely surrounded, and I'm surprised that they weren't ready for that. You do get the audio cue when you do have your Omen go for the teleport, and more often than not, the standard play is to actually head on towards the spawn of the other side, and you want to try and get that backstab. In Heaven, in fact, being one of the pretty standard location, so surprised that they didn't check that. Regardless, Robo's got amazing aim, man. He's just instant one taps the player down at Horseshoe Bender. So
yeah, I mean,
6-6.
And looking at the, you know, the scoreboard right now, SK and TBone, you know, right now on top, the SK is also doing a really good job holding down that A bomb side. But let's see how well he fares in the attacking side here, as it looks like they might be making a push towards the A bomb side through middle.
Yeah, they've invested in one incendiary, 2 smokes, and they're going to use the 2 smokes early. That's one towards a shot, and I believe the second one is on site, but the Sage wall prevents them from pushing through. It's a pretty standard play, so you don't really want to use your smokes very early.
Also, Kiran, we've got Gunshot here in the back. He's hiding in the portal, waiting for a sound. If he moves any closer, he'll open the door and reveal his position.
He's come from all the way at the back, and he just continues to get that machine pistol working every single time. It does manage to get another pick off there right now, but they're pushing in through mid right now, and out goes clear. Sai frantically tapping away, but Fatu goes down. Meow 16K and Robo though do trade. Robo eventually gets taken down by Maharani. There comes the boom bot, quickly spun around, and Meow 16K able to deal up with that. Comes down to a 1v1. Maharani does, however, have the paint shell. She throws that across towards mid. Doesn't connect through. Peek back cross. 2 pistol shots from Meow 16K. The 2 captains going up against each other. Pistol going the way of the defenders there, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think the defenders did win that round. Team Meow currently in the lead there by 1 point. I mean, that round, that last 20 seconds happened like so fast, right? Because there was so much chaos happening at that A bomb side, leaving it in a 1v1 against the captains. And you know what else is fast, Kiran? The WD Black SN750 NVMe SSD with the heat sink. For sure. Like if you want fast loading times, you gotta definitely get that WD Black SSD. Now back on to this game.
If we can quickly move on over to Jet, who's waiting on B long here. She's got a good angle. They're gonna check that.
Oh, beautiful.
Double spray down. So this is a standard thing you do at B long, where
Oh, what happened? He just blanked out. I hope he hasn't disconnected, but Gunshot with 4 kills.
he's
And
going for the ace, but he's not gonna find it. A pretty standard thing to do if you're playing Jet on B is you wanna go towards B long. Sometimes you drop the cloud and you basically just dart across towards the teleport and hold the other angle. Almost hard for the attackers to kind of expect that, because they're going to be expecting you to be peeking from the arch's entrance and not from the other side. So Gunshot there, able to use that trick here. Usually works only the first time, because the second time around they're always going to check that corner. Maybe even go ahead and use what I usually do is when I'm playing Raze, you want to clear that angle out.
and
This time around it's hot hands. Forces the player to actually take the teleport, and they hear this. That they've taken the teleport, so they know for a fact it's only one player on defense here on the B-bomb side. Now's the time to hit before the rotate comes through. It's just the Sage here right now, all alone. 5 agents rushing at her. What's she gonna do? Rats.
yeah, looks like the agent's just AFK right now. I think that oh no, she is hiding in the smoke. Apologies for that. And oh, she gets spotted out. Meow 16K gets taken down there. Supermad trying to go in from the back. Robo trying to see how he can help here. The Jet gonna take the portal soon. And this is not looking good because the positions are well placed. TBone, Sai Maharani getting kills onto Robo and Supermad, leaving Fatu, if I'm not mistaken, as the last person in the game. And Fatu, he has not connected back yet, so this is actually going to cost him a couple of rounds till he returns, because it's always better to have like a full 5-man in a game like Valorant, because it all comes down to team synergy and not just raw aim.
Yeah, and the fact that you have Sage on both teams, there's a good chance when Sage has the ult, you're going up 5v6. So you don't really want to be playing with numbers disadvantage from the get-go. 7 to 8 though, decent bit of room for the attackers now to cut the distance out. But that is what I said. We were just talking about that one trick that you can do at long as Jet. But the thing is, as soon as you reveal that up, you just clear the corner out. You either use your paint shell in the corner, or like how we saw, that was TBone there with hot hands, forces the Jet to actually take the teleport, which when you know is all the way to the other side, they're at a bathroom, you can just straight up rush in and get that one soul defender holding the B side. So I don't expect to see Jet use that trick again. While an instant headshot from Supermad, push through Hydraflick and SKplz, pure gunpowder. They're gonna move in. SK has the smokes ready as well. This is gonna probably smoke off back of sight. Easy plant, hot hands in as well.
Oh, he didn't take any damage from that.
I believe there was a small corner there that he basically just jumped on over.
Alright, Hydra. Oh, almost spotted Robo out there, but Robo gets taken down immediately, and looks like Fatu, again, last man alive. That's unfortunate for the attack, for the defending side right now.
So that's been 2 quick B hits right now. I'm not really sure if it has been removed, but you can still play. So there's a neat little trick where you can play the Sage at A short, where you can slow orb all the way to hookah from the A side. So maybe that is something they might look at. We haven't really seen that being used. They're just pretty much getting overrun right now at the B sites. It's a quick hit. They're able to get the trades in. Pretty straightforward rush tactic. Let's see. They do have Cloud as well on Gunshot. Let's see if they can use that. Sai deletes Robo out at short. Drops the wall in. Actually, smoke's coming down as well. It's a small angle for Sai to peek from. Peeks across. No one really in the corner. Mia 16k. Yeah, and she's got the classic pistol. What is she gonna be able to do here? Drops the slow arm.
Yep, but she's finally got backup from the breach there. And breach, ooh, nice kill there, Supermad. Quick trade-off. But Hydraflick and Maharani are there to clean house, leaving it into a 4 versus 2. Fatu's finally back into this matchup. Throws out the flash there with the Vandal. Manages to get one. Yes, he does. Quickly goes in for the healing. He's still alive. Gunshot again. Beautiful stuff coming from him, bringing it down to a 1v1. The Raze extremely low.
She's got the showstopper as well, but pre-fire that across, and Gunshot's gonna be able to pick herself up. In comes the boombot, spotted, uses that as bait. Gunshot's not gonna buy it all day, all night. Stacks the boombot there at the end. Says hello.
Yeah, good play from Gunshot there. He actually dashed into the chaos, and he utilized the enemy smokes against them and took them all out. Right, that was beautiful stuff from him.
Yeah, I think the Raze there just got a little impatient. What you usually do is, in a 1v1 situation, especially where there is the boombot available, you drop the boombot, wait for your opponent to actually start firing at the boombot before you peek out, and that is when you ensure that you win the duel. But he peeks out along with the boombot, so Gunshot there was like, yep, I know where you are. I'm gonna take you down instead. So wins a straightforward fight.
Yep, and now it looks like it might be a slow push here towards this A bomb site. They're all lining up, setting up all the utilities, the smokes, the wall of fire, and now they're going to be making the push. No vision on. Robo Flash finds TBone, takes the head off of him just like that immediately. Supermad there with the backup.
Yeah, I believe he did use fault line straight at middle, and he's going to go ahead with Rolling Thunder as well. Catches them all off. Everybody's dazed.
Yeah, this is not good because they're all lined up here. Supermad gets 1, gets 2, but the reload, is gonna cost him. But Gunshot is there for backup. 2 versus 3 here. And now this is going to be chaotic because the spike is down. The enemy team, they have got... in Gunshot gets another kill, making it a 1 versus 3. Hydraflick knows where he is, gets the kill.
Yeah, he's popped Empress, by the way, so this is gonna be Hydraflick with the advantage. On site, he's gonna start peeking through. There is one already on site. I'm not sure if the second one's there as well. He's checking default. Really there. Oh, he's spotted out Sage. Meow goes down, and Fatu is gonna be holding in from showers. He hears the footsteps head out. He's gonna wait for the plant. Patience here. Fatu knows. Time is on his side. 6 seconds remaining. There was nothing that Hydraflick could do there. He's out of time. He had to try and stick the spike. And Fatu displays time. 10-8. 2-round lead for the defenders.
Yep, and a good play there from Fatu. He just played it very smart. Played the time. Wasn't impatient. Just he was playing that cool, calm, and collected.
Yeah, Hydraflick made the most of Empress there. He pops the ult. I believe it was a 1v3 situation. He managed to get 2. Unfortunately, maybe 10 more seconds and he's able to make something happen there, but unfortunate. Fatu, patient play, doesn't really give away his position. I think for an extent, we did see him check showers, but he was out of time at that point of time to do anything about it. But they're gonna try and take control of Hookah Lounge here early. Gunshot is gonna have players swarming him, and 3 players outside. They're gonna drop the wall here. Phoenix walks in straight into TBone's crosshairs, but he goes to the reload only to give Sai an opportunity to get that trade out, and Sai just goes charging in towards the B side, spots the player out, and long goes to the initial spray down. He does have the healing off, heals himself back straight up. Fault line used up there by the breach, and they're gonna charge in, take control of the B side. They're coming in 1 by 1 right now. Maharani and Sai take down Supermad, but Robo, 2 quick kills, and all of a sudden it comes down to a 2v2. There is a res available on the defenders. Sage as well. Can go for the res out and give the defenders the man advantage, but it's going to slow things back down. Robo onto 30 health. Only here needs to win this fight, but Sai takes him down. 1v2. Meow can go for the rest. She has two opportunities here. She's gonna pick Supermad up, but he's instantly gonna get taken down. Buying time for Meow. 20 HP. Spike goes down. Sage versus Sage.
Yeah, that slow up though. That was questionable.
I mean, Sai knew exactly where the opponent Sage was playing from. Needed that instant headshot to take down Sai. Playing with, what was it, 20 HP there at the end. Was never gonna be an easy task right there. But 9 to 10, we did expect this to go very close, and it looks like it's exactly what you're gonna get here, Rats.
Yep, scores 9 to 10 here. Team Ankkita, you know, they are right now, they're not in the lead. And oh, looks like we might see an aggressive push here coming in from Gunshot and Hydraflick. Oh, Fatum, sorry about that. And Fatum going in for the flash, gets two. Managed to get a pick off and walks away. But Maharani there with the showstopper cleans him out, and that's going to be an open sight for the attackers right there.
Actually, he uses a boom bot there. Showstopper is still available. So that was basically on hand going down, burnt her down to a crisp, and then the boom bot connecting as well. So they didn't really have to use too much ultimates. One of the downsides of actually peeking out D-Long aggressive, they decide to play the two-man, expecting players to walk in to try and take Gunshot in the corner while the other player is able to trade. But unfortunately, their Gunshot straight up loses the duel to the Phoenix, and at that point of time, we pretty much had who was it? I think the Reina there, right? Who was the second player in? Gets taken out right off the bat, and 10 to 10.
Yep, scores are even. 3 rounds to take this first map, but who's gonna be the one doing so? TBone gonna try and take a peek mid. Reina is there with the Jets. They can go for the flash dash combo.
I like the fact that it's a shot this time around, and Showstopper used up. Yeah, it is used up aggressively. TBone's the first one to find Fatu right there in the corner. Robo caught napping there, and the attackers are going to get a free pass towards the A side. We do have one player up at Shower. I think has pushed its way out here. Meow 16k wins the opening duel onto Hydraflick. Second spray down, not good enough. Sai wins that duel out, and that's the A-bomb side open. But look at Gunshot. He's coming from the backstab, but Sai.
Yes, I knew he was going. Yes, I knew it was gonna happen. He was gonna get flanked soon.
Yeah. That's one of the angles that you invariably have to check, especially when there is a Sage on the opposite side. A pretty standard spot, especially for the defenders, to basically wall yourself and boost yourself up into that cubby. So Sai wins the duel out, and attackers 3 consecutive rounds now. Looks like the defenders kind of have lost some momentum here, and might be the absolute worst time to do so.
Yep, Robo playing a very close angle here. Ooh, goes in for the shot onto SK, but SK is there to clean him out. However, Supermad tried going for the support, but unfortunately could not. Biased die saved that. Supermad takes down the spike carrier here at A, but immediate trade-off coming in from Sai.
I mean, they were working with upgraded pistols only right there, so they had to go for the aggressive play.
True, yeah.
They had to get the initial pickoffs, maybe recover a couple of rifles. This is the only way they would have made their way back into this, but instead, the attackers lose pretty much just the Reina. And that's gonna be map point. 2 map points coming up for the attackers. Ultimates, they're gonna be 3 available. Breach will have the Rolling Thunder, Reina, the Empress, and we will also have, I believe, it's called the Blade Storm on Jet for the next fight, but there is no res available, which the attackers do have. So there's a very good chance this is a 6v5 round. that the defenders have to play to stay in map number 1, Rats.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty hard because once the enemy is at that match point moment, it kind of builds that anxiety, or not anxiety is not the right word, sorry. It actually kind of pressures you into performing better, right? So both teams got fully upgraded weapons. Robo taking angle onto mid, but looks like TBone is gonna pop off his ult, gonna be playing very aggressive against this Jet. Jet, however, pops on ultimate. Oh, kill there from his ultimate, and that's gonna open up this B bomb site here, bringing this to a 3v5. Now this is gonna be, there's gonna be a lot of work required here from the defenders.
Flame ball as well before he does relocate back across, and Robo catches Hydraflick going for the jump spot, but they didn't have res available, and Sai is going to bring Hydraflick straight back out, and they know exactly where 2 players are playing from. Reina goes down, and it is pretty much Robo alone there with the operator. This is going to be it. Attackers take this down 13 to 10. That was very close till the end there, but attackers there, I believe there was 5 consecutive rounds from their side to close out map 1 on Bind Rats.
Yep, and taking a quick look at the scoreboard, actually, if you guys will give me a quick moment to bring it up here. Sai on top with 24 kills and 13 deaths. He has the average combat score on top. Like, Sai Hydraflick played out of their minds. Gunshot really showed up in that second half, right? And TBone were consistent throughout. It was like a really good game coming in from both these sides. A very close first match. But guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the second game of the day. I think it's going to be, if I'm not mistaken, it is going to be Haven, which is Team Ankkita's pick, with Team Meow on defense.
And
so
before we actually go out, a huge shout out to our partners, display partner Samsung, gaming storage partner WD Black, GPU partner Colorful, and game retail partner Games the Shop. Also a huge shout out to NVIDIA GeForce India for making this happen. This is the GC Valorant Streamer Invitational. I'm Shay, that's Rats. See you folks soon.
The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a 0 becomes a 1, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power. Experience the WD Black NVMe SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
Welcome back everyone to the GamerConnect Valorant Streamer Showdown, brought to you by Nvidia. Huge shout out to all of our partners: display partner Samsung, gaming storage partner WD Black, GPU partner Colorful, and game retail partner Games the Shop. Joining me for the second map here, Haven, is gonna be Kiran, Shadeslayer, Nujbel. How's it going, man?
Man, super hyped. Game 1 lived up to expectations. A very close one. Went all the way down to the wire. It was 8-10 at one point of time. Did look like Meow 16K and team were going to be able to run away with it. But Ankkita, C and team come with 5 consecutive rounds to close out map 1. On to Haven we go. Personally, this is my favorite map. We've got 3 sides, so a lot of possibilities. But looks like it's going to be a quick A hit through long. And immediately we do see the slow go out towards shot, but Long's not going to be stopped. Meow comes in with an instant headshot trade away. Hydraflick goes down. Supermad though does find one, peeks out in the open. SKplz able to get the trade in. So is going to be all alone. Robo gets taken out. SKplz with the brace. He's going to drop the incendiary for that push from CT, and that is going to be Reina now in a 1 versus 3. She's going to drop the Lear. Spotted one player towards under Heaven. She's just waiting for the second player to maybe peek from shots. Gonna be offered one. Footsteps heard. Peeks across and what? Sage? Was
beautiful shot.
He spots on the second player out there as well, but SKplz with the Grim wins out the duel. Fatu offered the first kill, but unfortunately not able to convert on the second. No clutch. Pistol goes the way of the attackers.
Yep, and brilliant stuff there from SK. 3K uses abilities, perfectly with, the smokes as well as the braze, completely, stalling for time against Fatu. And good shot, but good try again from the defenders. They did play well, but I don't think they were expecting that kind of execute from the attackers. And now looking at it, might be a split here. Fatu holding. Oh, they haven't spotted him yet. They have not spotted him, and that's gonna be 2 quick kills. Manages to get Hydraflick over here. Oh, but Sai is there with the refrag, and it's gonna be a C plant. C plant if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it is a C plant right now. 2 players looking for the retake from B. I don't think they're gonna attempt this. Just stick around, maybe get some exits on the way out. Almost an impossible situation right now.
Yeah, they're just looking for exit frags at this point. Like you can see from their positioning, they're just looking for that exit frag. But I think the team knows that that's what they're expecting, so it looks like they won't go for it. But wait, the bomb is still ticking. They are making that push in, both Meow and Supermad.
Nah, they don't have the time for
this. They don't have the time for this. Oh man, SK gets the kill on Meow 16K.
Yeah, the shorty, in fact,
Oh.
Raise. The timing there.
That timing.
From Ankkita.
Yeah, that was a bit of unfortunate timing there coming in.
Fatu there goes for trigger discipline. He did get hit by the Lear, but he still did. I mean, he was point blank range, so he still manages to spot both the players walking in, decides to hold on to the trigger, finds only the one. If he finds Sai there, then they maybe have an opportunity back in, but losing that duel pretty much sealed the round there in favor of the attackers, and they're going to be heading straight back out towards long, a 4-5 man push across. The wall does go down, and it's going to stop the push now for a moment. Sai might just look to use the wall aggressively, boost himself up to get maybe a 3-man peek together, and they do.
Oh, Supermad there takes out Sai. I think they kind of expected that. And now he's going to try and crowd control them, but Maharani just charges in, gets the kill, gets a possible second kill, but no, Meow16k is there for the trade, and looks like they're going to go ahead and rotate and enter A through shot. SK ready with the smokes, drops them all, but it's going to be a 3v3 duel here with Fatu in the back lines. Oh, nice shot there from SK, takes out the person at heaven, gunshot to fall. Meow60k is still holding this corner. I don't think they have any idea that she's here, but looks like she's going to make a surprise visit there to Reina, but Hydraflick takes her out.
Quick 180 there with the Marshall, turns around, instant headshots back down, and that brings it down to 1v1 again. Reina versus Reina, Hydraflick versus Fatu. We right now have the spike dropped here up at long. For some reason I see it floating.
Yeah, probably because of you know, Sai was the spike carrier, and I think he died when Supermad used off one of his abilities. So now looks like Hydra is going to go for the plant, fake plant, by the way, and looks like Fatu is hearing this. 7 seconds left. Hydra can hear the footsteps, and Fatu is playing this very smart here, and Fatu will clutch that round for the defenders. Good play coming in from Fatu God right here. Also,
Hydraflick there, unfortunately, decides to go for the duel instead of the plant. He commits himself when he stops the plant from coming through, and Fatu mind gamed him.
Oh, mind gamed him hard there, yeah. And also for those of you tuning in, do not forget there are Steam Wallet giveaways happening in the GamerConnect stream. But worry not, all the 10 streamers that you can see on the scoreboard, they're also streaming their own perspective, and they're also giving away some Steam Wallet codes. So everyone here can be a winner. Do check it out. Moving on to round number 4, aggressive plays here coming in from Gunshot. But meanwhile, in mid, TBone gets Robo, and they're going to make a quick push towards the B bomb site.
From behind, comes straight through C Garage, and she picks up 2 kills just like that. They weren't ready for that backstab coming through. She drops the Lear there. There's a player out in the right corner as well, but it's Sai to win that duel out, and that leaves it down to Gunshot here. Supermad meanwhile drops Hydraflick as well. 2v2. He tries to flash through the wall right there. Sai having none of it. Second flash comes through. Not sure if that blinded him, but Supermad is out of time.
Sai just played that to perfection. I mean, the thing is, Fatu has got a lot of space. We saw this even in the second round as well as the last round, you know, where they didn't even notice Fatu was there in the back line, right? And that created so much space for Fatu. He actually managed to take them down. And if you look, I mean, that did hurt the economy. Like, if you look at the, you know, the money right now, if they had checked that corner, they would probably, all of them would probably have like, you know, 4,000 credits or more. And that's going to, you know, cost them a bit, but it depends on this round if they're able to pull it off.
Yeah, Gunshot is just charging out through long, and they almost light him out. That's the problem with that SMG. It's got such a short clip, you almost can't get a 2-man spray down without a reload. Shorty in the corner, Robo trying to get in some ninja.
I think Robo might have gotten a jump scare there, because as soon as that smoke dissipated, he just, you know, was surrounded by 4 people.
Yeah, I was surprised. SKplz cleans up. This a 2v4 here on the retake, not happening at all. Superman gets taken out, and Sage is gonna look for some exits here. As a Sage, you always want to look for exits. Every kill is basically one orb towards Resurrect, and you want to get as much as you can, but she misses the initial spray onto Reyna, and that gives away her position. Now she's trapped in. They're gonna charge their way down. Not a single kill. TBone cleans up 4-1. And seems like Ankkita C and team is just continuing with their momentum from map 1 here onto Haven as well. There's no stopping them.
Yeah, right now they are an unstoppable force, and you cannot stop it. Like, you have to break that momentum in order to come back into this. And I think that's what Team Meow 16K will be looking at, because they're going to go in all rifles. Vandal, I think it's only going to be the Spectre onto Gunshot here, who will be playing an aggressive C yet again. It did work out for him last time, but you know, that short clip. Oh, he's going a bit aggressive, but TBone was expecting him. But Fatu again goes for the retrade. Refrag again. Looks like C is completely open, and the rotate is coming in from the defenders.
I mean, Sova is there up at B. Let's see if he maybe looks for a recon dart to check C right now. The P comes in from C garage. They're gonna be able to wall that off, and that gives them easy access. They're waiting in for a push through CT spawn right there, and Supermad does win that fight over Sai. Hydraflick takes down Robo as well, brings it down to a 2v3. Make that a 1v3. Sage does have the res here. Mia 16K, let's see if she gets an opportunity to get one. I believe there was an agent down at C-Mid Heavens, but unfortunately the duel comes in before that, and 5-1 the attackers continue a flawless run here. Rats.
Yep, and we have to also keep in mind that this, if I recall correctly, is Ankkita's map pick, with Meow 16K picking defense here. You know, so Ankkita's team, they're having a pretty good time here on this map with that 5-1 scoreline. And looks like they're going to be making that push towards A. There's going to be Supermad and Gunshot, who's going to be holding the lines just with the secondary pistols. Gunshot with the Spectre. And I think he can hear them coming in. They've seen the smoke, goes in for the spray down, gets one, but looks like the side is going to open up immediately. Robo with the quick rotate here. Going to drop that drone to see if he can get someone, but the smoke and flash coming in at the same time, impairing his vision. He does spot out one.
Yep. And the ult comes out from Robo right there. It does connect in initially and takes down TBone there. The Phoenix is down here on the defense side. Unfortunately, Ankkita C missing on the spray, but Hydraflick straight there for the trade up. Reyna goes down, Team straight back out, and Meow 16K going down. They're giving out soul orbs one after another here towards Hydra. The push coming in from Heavens here. Robo with the shorty. There's nothing you can do with that. He tries to go for that jump shot.
Yeah, it did. I think they were expecting him to jump out, and you know, they were covering both angles pretty well, SK and Hydraflick both, and they managed to take the round with that one. Looking at you know, the leaderboards again, SK and Hydraflick. SK, he's playing this game really well. He's just making all the right moves. He's right now, I think, you know, playing the perfect Valorant player right now. He's got the kills, he's got the aim, he's also making use of those abilities really well. And I think the same can also be said by, you know, for Hydraflick and Fatu, as well as Supermad.
Get out of my way.
I do believe the comp change here coming in for the defense. Compared to their lineup from the last time, I believe it is pretty much only Robo who switched off from the Omen this time around onto the Sova. And what that has done is that has taken off one anti-push away from them. They had the Dark Cloud last time around. They don't have it with the Sova. Yes, it's a lot more information with the Recon Bolt, but it's not going to help against a straight up rush. They're going to be there in a matter of a second, and that's exactly what's happening. Superman on the retake here. Quick 2K, Sai and TBone offering themselves up. Maybe an opportunity back in, but Hydraflick cleans that up. There is a res available right now. Jet walks in blind, no res whatsoever. Marani boosted up there. Ankkita, see, quick 2K.
Beautiful stuff there from Ankkita. You know, like when she got to that top there, I'm like, that's one of the most common spots you would check. You know, because it's that elevation spot. It's like it's a very common spot in B, right? And Gunshot just charging and going in for that up aerial, and you know, he just gets completely shut down. and followed by Mia 16k like that. You know, Ankkita, you know, showing that she is also got like a lot of skill here. Even though she is in the bottom of the scoreboard, she is still, you know, proving that value to her team in this second match here.
Yep, and now it's gonna be another quick 8. They come in with the curve ball there, quick flash through the corner. It is gonna be all down again. This time around to Supermad. He did a fantastic job holding off the beats last time around. He does manage to connect the second time around as well. Does get the first one in, but as soon as SKplz gets the trade, and that's their side, they've already shut down the retake. There is Fatu up at Heavens. There's the orb going out. That's going to slow Fatu forever. There is the drone coming in, trying to give some information. Robo with the Marshal. For a second, I thought that was the headshot coming through, but it's cleaning up. Mia 60k does manage to find 2 kills, and that's going to make the retake possible here. Hydraflick gets 1, and Sai immediately peeks back out. Mia 16k gets caught going for the heal orb, didn't even get an opportunity to maybe potentially get a res off and get the numbers on their side. 8-1, and this match is getting away from Team Meow 16k far too soon, Rats.
Yeah, Meow 16k, she did get that early, you know, 2 kills there at the site. I thought, and but the thing I noticed is she was a bit slow with the healing there. She kind of took her own sweet time with that. That allowed Sai to kind of push in and get that frag. Well, you know, you gotta get that fast reflexes on. But moving on to the 9th round, and it looks like there's a massive fight happening here. Multiple traders happening at C Long. Maharani taking down Robo. Now a 3v3, make that a 2v3 here. Supermad and is the only person left.
Just to bring this up, SKplz.
The Odin.
Just picked up the Odin and just charged in a C garage, just mow them all down.
Yeah, and I think he got a 3k from that.
It has reached that stage right now, Rats. We're gonna see the meme plays come out.
Oh yeah, of course, that's definitely gonna happen. Supermad gets taken out by a Hydraflick there, and yeah, but I did notice the Odin. I think SK walked away with a 3k in that round with the Odin.
Yeah, there were a few bodies up at garage, so we know how that played out rather last round. But yeah, they're throwing out the orbital strike just for style points there at the end. 9-1, they are just 4 rounds away from comprehensively taking Haven and closing out the Streamer Invitational to Endo Rats. Is there a chance of a comeback here?
Well, we'll have to see in the second half. Kiran as Fatu. It looks like he might be playing aggressive garage here. Looks like there's not much moving in. Robo, however, yeah, Robo's getting pushed here by, you know, 3 people here in the attackers. Hydraflick with the kill. Robo, quick trade onto side there. And looks like they're going to be coming in from all sides. Hydra, I think he's got the Empress active. And he is going to be charging in. Gets the kills, but no, unable to close it out with Supermad. TBone there for that refrag. And now it's a 2 versus 1. Gunshot comes into the fray. And now it's a 1v1 versus, you know, between Gunshot and Maharani. Maharani very low on health. And she manages to close it out. The momentum continues. I don't think this is what, you know, I don't think this is what they expected here, the defending side.
Good play there from Ankkita. The fact that she was low HP, I'm sure that call went out to Gunshot, and Gunshot was expecting her to be playing a much more passive angle. But she knew the only way she walks out of that is taking the fight up aggressively, catching Gunshot unaware, and that's exactly what she did. That was spray all over the place. 10-1, double digits here for Team Ankkita, and there's no stopping them right now.
Joke's over! You're dead!
We do see Phoenix pop the ult. I'm guessing he's just aggressively pushing through C Garage, and he gets the pick off onto Rain. Fatu goes down. They drop the bot towards short, and we do have TBone watching the backstab, but they're charging in through long. The Jet is there in the corner, and she does win the first duel out, but Hydraflick immediately trades that back out. The Sage coming in from spawn. Nice headshot there.
Yeah, through the wall too.
Through the wall with the Bulldog, but there is already some hot hands spammed up towards Heavens. The Sova Dart should give decent amount of information. They do spot one now close by, and he's gonna pull out The ult, will he be able to connect? Is gonna force a reposition back out, only for Barani to just straight up push through.
Yeah, I mean, this momentum coming in from Team Ankkita, they are just not stopping, and now the first half has ended 2 rounds away from taking this map home. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is a map that was picked by Ankkita's team. Meow16k picked defense. They're having a very comfortable time. Will Meow16k make the comeback, or will Team Ankkita close it off and become the showdown champions here at the GamerConnect Valorant Streamer Showdown? We'll only find out in just a bit, as it looks like the attackers right now, Team Meow, they are going to be pushing in towards C Garage, and looks like we might see a counter push coming in from the defenders as well.
Yeah, that's Hydraflick pushing with the Lear. They're just gonna try and blind the player and try and see if they can get a pick off. Meow16k is gonna walk in, and more importantly, that's Robo with the spike towards long, and he's dropped it. The spike is down, the push is down, but Gunshot is coming with the backstab. He spotted out TBone there as well, but
Wow.
TBone,
Crazy plays.
huge 2-man spray down.
Yeah. Gets a 4K in that engagement, and right now it is match point for the side of Team Ankkita. This is not looking good.
What are the chances they push long and drop the C4 right there? And
Yeah, that's like, wow. I mean, that was just like the attack right now. The amount of aggression, I think, you know, that momentum hasn't faded away from the first half, and they are just, you know, playing it. I mean, even if you look at what they've bought, right? All Spectres and 1 Bulldog. I think, is that a Bulldog or is that a shotgun from Hydraflick?
Yeah, that is Hydraflick has
The auto shotty, right? Yeah, he does have the auto shotty. And looks
that's
like,
my favorite shotgun. That's the judge he has. It wreaks havoc close range. The push comes in. Sai, 2 kills for the defense side. So
yep, and Sai is,
over in a flurry, man.
yeah, Sai is like on a hunting mission here, and the last person alive, Gunshot 1 versus 4. He does, I don't think he just has shields and the fast clip stinger. Finds out TBone. Are they going for the knife?
Yeah, they definitely
Enemy
are.
kill.
Oh yeah, they are going for the knife, and oh, Gunshot gets knifed by Hydraflick. Oh, not the kind of ending that they wanted. And this is gonna be the match. 2-0 for Team Ankkita. Holy hell, that is absolutely, you know, brilliant stuff there. Oh, before we move into thing, look at the score. Like SK, Sai, Hydraflick, these guys just popped off completely in that entire matchup. That was just a beautiful play coming in from Team Ankkita here.
13-10 in map number 1. I expected this map to be something on the similar lines, but the attack coming in from Team Ankkita just too OP, man. Everyone on point. Sai, Hydraflick, SKplz fragged out of their minds. Pretty much, I believe it is just Supermad who even managed to hit double digits on the attack. And yeah, 13-1, a dominating closeout coming in from Team Ankkita. See, rightfully winners here, 2-0 of the GamerConnect Valorant Streamer Invitational. Again, a huge shout out to all our partners: display partner Samsung, gaming storage partner WD Black, GPU partner Colorful, and game retail partner Games the Shop. Also, huge shout out to Nvidia GeForce India for all the support. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. Any final words, Rats?
Well, that was just one crazy match of Valorant. The game, as you can see, like, it does have its moments where it's either slow paced or fast paced, a lot of chaos around, but then again, you know, that is from the observer standpoint. Maybe, you know, we'll also figure it out soon, as the game just came out. The game is free to play. If you guys want to check this game out, you can at playvalorant.com. And what better way to play it with colorful GPUs? And of course, since this is an esports title, you're going to need the best in class monitors, and that's where the Samsung 240Hz monitors are there just for you guys. Well, congratulations Team Ankkita yet again. A huge shout out to our partners as Kiran mentioned before, and of course a huge shout out to Shade Slayer for co-casting this event with me. Thank you so much Shade for all the love and support. And again, a huge shout out to all the people in the audience, the chat, all of you guys. Congratulations to the winners of the Steam Wallet giveaways. These guys are, I think they're still streaming on their respective channels, so if they do have some giveaways left, you can hop onto their channels and check it out. And as well guys, don't forget to hit that like button, and of course subscribe to the GamerConnect YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And if you want to play Valorant, with the community, don't forget to join the GamerConnect community on Facebook. It is a very active community with over 10,000 members, and it is like, all of us are there, right? So if you want, you can play customs. I'll be there. Shade, the invite is always there, open for you, so you can join in whenever to play some fun customs with the community. And with that guys, we will call it a close to the night. Thank you so much for tuning in. Adios, good night, and as always guys, take care and have an awesome weekend.
The moment of creation is a form of magic, where an off becomes an on, a 0 becomes a 1, then another, and another, until, deep in the complexity, you discover order, speed, reliability, power. Experience the WD Black NVMe SSD. Fueled by darkness. Level up to NVMe SSD performance.
it.